called Bright Future. So let's see what the fallout from this raid is going to be like.
Power, and he'll be knocked out before he can recover.
Okay, so we got more internal dialogue here than last time.
Hero who saves everybody.
I'm still wondering about this. This is not a power that All Might used. In this, like, that was super stylish, but I'm not actually sure what actually happened. Like, was that concrete that Overhaul absorbed, which is coming out of his form? Oh, Chrono's uninjured too.
Still fighting.
Take him. Don't move.
Wow.
Resistance is useless.
Nice work, Sun Eater. But you knocked him out, right? That's what we saw at the end of last episode. Was that not the end of the fight? Oh, also, how's he not gonna get undone? Yeah.
Work is getting stronger.
Oh no.
If she keeps this up.
Dude, here's the real risk though, because Midoriya doesn't have to get reversed all the way to being non-existent in order for this to be a huge problem, because he only got One for All 4 months ago or something like that, 4 or 5 months ago. Or no, because it was before the exam. So whenever that was, less than a year. He's had the power for less than a year. So if he gets rewound just a year, which normally wouldn't be an issue, will he not have the quirk anymore? It's not like All Might can give it to him again. All Might doesn't have it anymore to give. How would this work?
Though I know you were trying to
Oh,
protect
no.
our honor.
He's not done. How did that not knock him out for good?
Chisaki.
Oh, yeah. She undid him. Nice work, Uraraka! Keep paying attention to him. He's super dangerous, and you're so close to him. But Deku told her she was a blessing. That was such a good line. Aizawa can turn her off. There we go. Yay! I didn't even think of that he was still around. This is good. Oh.
We need ambulances quickly.
Night Eye is
Check to make
skewered.
sure we didn't miss any victims. The
Oh,
League of
Bubble
Villains may
Girl.
still be nearby.
Cops cleaned up everybody. Oh. This is really nice.
Sir,
They had the thing taped in because they can't let it come out.
there's something I've been meaning to tell you. Possible.
This is always what he's needed to hear. Like, you can do it.
He said he'll live.
Oh man.
Thanks for all you did.
You did good, kid. Rescue complete.
Currently transporting 11 previously unreported capsules.
The antidote ones.
In Shogi.
Oh no!
To take out the king, right?
It's not exactly that simple.
This was the League of Villains plan from the beginning. They can at least get the bullets that exist now, because there's 5 more quirk destroying bullets. Plus, if they steal the antidote bullets as well, then Mirio can't get his power back. We need those antidote bullets. We need them. Compress's mask is different than usual.
Sorry we're not there, so you have to get your hands dirty.
Just the one hand, my dear.
I love how he's already making jokes about his missing arm. Dabi's been out of action for a while, so
What is this? They sent a hero with him. What a pain. Spinner
he wasn't part of the raid. What?
Carefully as the police cautery or wires involved.
That's funny. Oh no. So are they gonna save Overhaul as well, or are they just there for the drug?
So predictable. Walkabout. That's nice to hear.
This,
Have you
okay.
ever thought about the families of those you murdered?
Dabi is very interesting to me because his firepower is very similar to Endeavor's, and we never got his real name. So I'm actually kind of suspicious of Dabi now because his appearance is also, of course, changed. Like, we could see a younger Dobby and not realize that it's him because of all like the patchwork scars and stuff. And I would not be surprised if he's connected to Endeavor in some way. Especially now that they've talked to us. Okay. Let me shut up for a minute. Especially now that they've made it kind of clear to us in the last couple of episodes that quirk inheritance is a known thing. Like, most kids get either one of their parents' quirks or a combination. And that's what Endeavor was going for when he was basically having kids to try to have one that combined him and his wife's power. And I guess his other kids just had one or the other. And that's why Todoroki is the youngest, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure he could only turn his top half into sand, so he's probably dead.
Whoa, what? Did Compress just kill a guy?
Tell me something you'll hate even more than that.
Overhaul's voice sounds so different.
Hey, full of yourself.
What?
For the arm.
2 little boxes.
Wow.
Which one holds the finished product?
Compress just straight up compressed a part of Overhaul's arm as payment, basically. But does that mean Overhaul would lose his hand for good? Because can't he just overhaul himself and get it back? I don't know what's possible with his power and what's not. We've seen a lot is possible. He looks scared now, which is odd for him.
Of their own. Don't you agree?
What? Without his hands, he can't use the power.
Your whole body will turn to dust. Belong to me.
This is... Okay, so Overhaul was a real bad dude. This is so cruel, though. But I guess he is responsible for Mirio losing his quirk as well, so it's the same for him. But now I'm also questioning, like, Shigaraki's quirk activation has to do with his hands as well. So, like, Shigaraki, that time when he had Deku in the mall, he said if all 5 fingers touch you, it turns to stone. But, like, if he were to lose a finger, does that mean he can't use his quirk at all anymore? That'd be crazy. Anyways, I think he turned... Well, I don't know why, if he was going to cut off his hand anyways, he turned it to stone. Was that just make it easier to cut? I don't know. This is pretty legit evilness, though.
Now you don't.
Oh. You don't want to feel sorry for him, but it's a pretty bad fate. Sorry I keep stopping it so often, but there's like a lot to unpack and talk about here. Because, like, that's all the product that exists. Like, no amount of study is going to allow them to make more of it, because one of the necessary ingredients is Ares' body. And another one of the necessary ingredients is whatever process Overhaul used using his quirk to do it. So, like, basically, it's impossible to make more of this drug. So they really are only going to have the 4 shots, or 4 or 5, however many there are in that box. I think it's 4. I'll go back and look. And the antidotes, which I don't know what the League is going to use the antidotes for. But this is such a shift for Overhaul. Does Compress have a fake arm? He's got 2 arms there. Wow. You hate to feel bad for him because he's such an evil person, but it's still an awful fate.
Image.
They have been teaching them to do that at UA.
Big.
Luckily,
Oh.
the blade that stabbed Rocklock didn't hit any vital organs.
Rocklock's
We
okay.
should make a full recovery, one who can stop her.
Wow.
You were only able to touch her because you kept destroying your body faster than she could rewind it.
That just lets you know, like, even in a world where 80% of people have quirks, there are still quirks that are extremely rare, like Ares, like erasers. Like, they're just... As a viewer or as a reader, you make the assumption that there must be tons of quirks that act in a similar way, right? Like, take Recovery Girl. There's got to be more people with healing quirks like hers, right? But they've acted like healing quirks are extremely rare. Like, the League of Villains doesn't have anybody on their team who has a healing quirk. Shigaraki mentioned that early on, like, oh man, our team doesn't have a healer, so I had to like wait and heal this the regular way. So it seems that even though 80% of the human race have quirks now, a lot of them are, I wouldn't say mundane, but the truly extraordinary quirks are still extremely rare and kind of freak accidents. Like Eraser probably didn't get his erasure power from his parents. He's maybe one of a kind. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Well,
If you hadn't been there to make her stop.
you kind of do know what her limits are because, well, no, they don't know that actually. Only we know that because it was one of Overhaul's flashbacks that she like erased her dad.
Work on people.
No, it works on
Training
animals too,
live
but they don't
subjects,
know
the
that.
danger is exponentially some others have joined us.
Oh no, is he trying to say they would like to use? Yeah.
And you're here recovery?
Oh no.
There's nothing more we can do. I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
Is that...
Please give me a chance to make up for what I've done.
Oh man.
There's nothing to make up for.
This is hard.
I wanted to change. The future isn't set in stone. And
Wow.
that's enough for me.
Oh, it's Mirio.
I only...
Please keep fighting. Don't die on me. Telling me how to be strong. Everything I am now is because of
God.
you. Don't you see? I'm not ready. Please don't leave.
The voice actors are so good in the show.
Forgive me. You became my pride and joy.
Oh,
One last time. Let me see.
no.
Become the finest hero the world's ever seen. That's one part of the future, Mile.
Damn.
After all,
Wow.
without joy and laughter to back.
Oh. Wow. What a way to go out. Smiling. Wow. Just a few minutes there at the end of the episode, but they definitely got me. I this episode is probably the best post, like the arc wrap up episode that has happened so far. So many questions and such tragedy and like bitter fates. My main question now is what is going to be the next objective of the heroes? Are they going to try to get the drugs back from the League of Villains? Because they don't know what was in the blue box is an antidote. They don't have, we have that information as the viewers, but the heroes don't know that. My main objective of this season is for Mirio to have his powers back by the end. And if Night Eye says he's going to be a great hero, then I think he's got to get him back, right? It just has to happen. So I want to see that more than anything else at this moment in time. I know that it kind of risks overshadowing Deku, but honestly, Deku is going to overcome everything. So we've already been told he becomes the greatest hero ever. I really want to see Mirio come up as well. So, yeah. What a great end to an arc. I'm really satisfied with this one a lot.